Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Leos. Leo, we're going to take a look at someone you're not talking to, either because it's not quite an established relationship just yet, or you've had a fight or an argument, or you're in separation from this person. Now, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, so some of you, this is a Libra here. Now, this could be somebody who's acting kind of cold or aloof right now, or superficial, keeping things superficial. This can also be somebody that you're in separation from. They're viewing you as the Knight of Wands in reverse, Leo, so this person might feel like you're lacking confidence in them, in this connection, or they might be worried that you're a bit of a player. All right, and we see the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I do think they're going to take some sort of impulsive action towards you. And we see the Page of Wands in reverse, but I'd be really, really careful. Now, we do have all reversals coming through here, but I am being guided to keep them that way, although normally I turn them in the upright when that happens. But I'm feeling, Leo, that you have somebody here who's maybe not in it for the long haul. Somebody who may be a little bit of a player, and they may run hot and cold is what I'm getting from this Libran energy. All right, so let's see what's going on with this person. Now, it could be them who's lacking confidence. You know, they could have some, issues from previous relationships if they've been cheated on or they've been betrayed. And so they just kind of assume that's going to happen with everyone they meet. Let's see, we've got the Two of Swords, so they hold back. Some of you too, this person, they themselves might be a bit of a player, and they would certainly be projecting that onto you. Now, some of my Leos, this could be a hookup situation, right? Like it could be like a friends with benefits situation. It could be, kind of like a hookup situation, and you're here to see if it's going to be something more or not, right? But with the Two of Swords, I definitely see like this person is holding back. They may have, they may have more than one option here, Leo. And we see the Ten of Wands. This is one of my favorite Ten of Wands in all of my decks. It's a really actually beautiful card of two people who are in it together, right? Even when your feet are, put to the fire. But, it's like a real till death do us part card. I know that sounds a little dark, but... I feel like this person is holding back from like a relationship, either because they're still hurting from a breakup or a divorce or some sort of separation. I feel like this person fears almost commitment or committed relationships because they've really been burnt in the past. They might be somebody who's actually very intense, very ride or die, but they always end up getting really burnt by that. All right, Knight of Wands in reverse. They're viewing you as lacking confidence in them or in this connection, or being a bit of a player. Again, that could be just them projecting, or it could be the nature of the connection, the Fool energy in reverse. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person's worried you're not going to stick around, Leo. And the Magician energy in reverse, this person doesn't trust you. Now, it doesn't mean that you've given off untrustworthy vibes, right? I kind of feel like this person projects out of, they project out of self-preservation because this person has been burnt in the past. Now, you'll know, if you've given them a reason to not trust you, or if you've been sneaky or manipulative with this person in some way. We have strong Virgo, Gemini energy here with the Magician card. But some of you, take note, if this was a connection that started in this last Mercury retrograde, which was in Sag, and then it retrograded back into Scorpio, and it was such a doozy, at least for me and a lot of people I know. But with the Magician energy in reverse, it could be a Mercury retrograde connection. So quite recent, but oftentimes, not always, but connections that start in Mercury retrograde, they burn really hot, but they also burn out pretty quickly. So for some of you, that is the exact case here. This person's not trusting this connection. They're not trusting that you're going to stick around. Now, they are coming in, all right? Queen of Wands in reverse could be them coming in and being very focused on the passion. It could be for one last hookup if this is somebody that you are hooking up with. But I don't like the Queen of Wands in reverse because she's not somebody who's going to stick around. And we see the Seven of Pentacles energy in reverse, ending something in order to have a new beginning. Okay, and we see the Star card. This is going to be a Tower moment for you, Leo, and you're not going to be so sure. Now, if this is a secret admirer, for example, this is somebody who's been holding back and the pressure is on and they've been acting superficial and aloof because they're worried they're going to be rejected or you're not who they think they are. For others of you, this may be a short-lived situation, something that, or, you thought was going to be short-lived or they thought was going to be short-lived, but this person wants a new beginning with you, one that's like where they can actually date you. So I know that it's not for all of you, and we all have different takes on life and love and dating, but some of you thought this was just going to be a one-night stand, or you thought this was just going to be this is just going to be something fun and nothing more. And I think your person was also thinking that, but I think they've changed their feelings. I think that's going to shock and surprise you. And if this was like a friends with benefits type thing, I think this person wants to put an end to that. And they're coming in and they're going to shock and surprise you because they want Six of Pentacles with you. They want balance, or they want to date you. They want to try and see where this goes. Yeah, that's the energy. It's like they want to try and see where this goes, Leo. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. All right, Angel of Strength, so they're building up that strength and courage, Leo energy. Magician in the Mirror, they're ready to take action. They're ready to communicate. They want to see if they can make this work with you. All right, and we see the Journey. It's like this person doesn't want to be alone anymore. Even though I do think they do have some pretty deep fears about being in a relationship, because I think they're pretty guarded because of the past, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what else might be holding this person back, or what else my Leos might need to know about this person. All right, unworthy. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. Yep. And again, they might find relationships pretty heavy because they've full on invested and then they were made to feel like they weren't good enough or they couldn't have what they wanted. All right, and one more, please. What else do we need to know about this person? Oh, yeah, there we go. This is the reading. We see sex only. Either you or your partners only want sex, accept that it's okay, or reach for more. I think this person is reaching for more here with you. They're reaching for more. That's what I'm getting. They're reaching for more with my Leos. And some of you, maybe you haven't hooked up with this person. Some of you don't have one-night stands or do friends with benefits situations. Take it as it resonates. But this person, they want to reach for more with you. All right? And we see habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So they're wondering, can things actually change here? And especially for those of you where it's like an off and on situation, or it's a friends with benefits type situation. And by lying, I ripped us apart. So maybe this person told you, they acted like they didn't care. Okay. Or they were like, I don't want a relationship. I never want to get married. And you were like, all right, fine. I'm not going to waste my time here. All right, let's see what your final advice is here, Leo. Resolution. Look at that lone wolf energy. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. And how much does that resonate with you, your feelings, Leo, as the Star card in reverse? It's going to come as a surprise to you. It's going to come as a surprise to you. It's going to come as a shock and a surprise to you. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.